morning, it's Monday, March 12th. Here's breakfast. You can tell I went to Walmart yesterday because I picked up a couple of these Pioneer Woman plates and a mug. They're so cute. Anyway, I have 3 eggs, 3 of the Kirkland organic eggs for 0 smart points, and I have 2 tablespoons of the Kirkland Parmesan and Reggiano cheese. 2 tablespoons is 1 smart point. I'm back to my addiction. Actually, I've taken a good amount of time off of this stuff. So anyway, 2 tablespoons of that for 1 smart point. In my coffee, I'm going to be having 3 tablespoons of the Coffee Mate sugar-free Italian sweet cream. 3 tablespoons of this is 1 smart point, and 1/4 of a cup of almond milk for 0 smart points. And then I'm probably going to add some stevia. You guys know I love hazelnut stevia. Okay, see you on the road. Morning, everybody. It is Monday morning. The time change has done a number on my head. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Still, I woke up and recommitted myself, which you have to do every morning, to Weight Watchers journey, to my weight loss journey, basically. Not really committed. It's not like I set a vow to Weight Watchers, but I've set a vow kind of to myself. Promised myself that I was going to stick with it. So, every day you have to get up, hit the start button or the reset button if you need a reset button, and keep going. And it's a long process, you guys. What in the world? Like, I just think I've lost 20 pounds on Weight Watchers. I've lost 50 something total since my highest weight. Since, let's see, about a 1.5 years ago, when I started just kind of doing stuff on my own, I started at 279. So, but my highest weight ever was 288, and I'm at 234.8. 234.8. So, right? Yeah, that's what I weighed in on Saturday. I lost a point in my tracker, so I now am at 27 daily points, and I get like 40, I think 42 weeklies. I didn't even look at my weeklies. I tracked all weekend. I don't know, I feel like I wasn't actually looking at the numbers, but I tracked all weekend. On Saturday, I did go into my weeklies, which was really fun, actually, because I am finding that I can have some of the things that I felt like I couldn't have before. I made pizza for my family. I made 1 vegetarian pizza and 1 cheese pizza on Saturday night with those pizza crusts I showed you guys that I got at Costco. And I made myself a flatbread pizza on the flat out flatbread. So after I was done with mine, their veggie pizza looked really delicious. So I decided to have a 7-point piece of that and tracked it. And I was like, man, this is so, I mean, there's so much freedom in that, being able to eat normally, and, you know, whatever that is, but it feels normal because I'm not having to make separate meals all the time for myself, and I can go out to eat with my family and find things that are delicious, and, you know, it's just so freeing to be able to eat regular food and not diet food. So I'm loving that about the Weight Watchers program. So I did that, and then I had a pint of, listen, ma'am, you almost came over on me. You need more coffee in your life, don't you? So what was I going to say? Oh, and I had a pint of the Arctic ice cream. Counted all of it, went into my weeklies, and that was fine. I did get a couple of walks in this weekend, but it's so funny. Yesterday, I only got 5,000 or 6,000 steps. You know, I'm trying to move up into getting 11,000 steps every day. And I had that really bad headache all day, so I was really laying low. but this morning my back was really stiff and hurting, and I couldn't figure out why that was. Okay, everybody. It was like a free-for-all. Pick a lane. So I think it was because I wasn't getting my steps. I've noticed that the more active I am, the less my back hurts when I wake up in the morning. So I'm sure just the activity helps with keeping things sort of loosey-goosey in there and not so tight. So today's goal is to try to get 11,000 steps. Obviously stay within my daily point range. I don't want to go into my weeklies today, so I did some pre-planning. Yesterday I did do a little bit of meal prep towards the evening when I was feeling a little better. And I made like a Southwest salad. I made a pot of tomato soup, and I, just separated out some different salads and that kind of thing, just so I would have things to grab for lunch, so I'm not tempted to buy Jimmy John's. I was doing that at least once a week prior to starting Weight Watchers, and that's expensive and really adds up. So I do like their Unwich. They do have a I think it's 0 smart points for the turkey Unwich. I got extra veggies, no cheese, no mayo, and it was 0 smart points. But it's expensive for that. So, I mean, you can eat a lot less expensively. That's the only thing on Weight Watchers, is that it is a additional cost to be on Weight Watchers every month, but then you can eat in a very budget-friendly manner, I feel like, on Weight Watchers. So, although you are paying for healthier foods, I'm really liking Aldi and Walmart to pick things up. That's helping me stay on budget, so that's cool. So I had an on-program weekend. I did get on the scale this morning, my old scale, and it it shows that I am definitely down under the 335 number. So I just wanted to do it to compare it to last Monday, after I had that weekend where I was really kind of off program last weekend, or often. I don't even know where I was at last weekend with my friend being here. I don't want to say off program, but just into my weeklies and activity points. I went into activity points. That's the first time I've done that, so I didn't really like the way that felt. That felt out of control to me. So I just wanted a motivational something, like a kick in the pants this morning, and that was really fun to get on the scale and see a low number. And it's just so motivating. You guys know this, like when you have those losses, when you meet certain goals. This month I really wanted to lose 4 pounds in March. That's sort of my monthly goal, is to lose 4 pounds, which I think is doable and realistic. Remember, when you set your goals, you need a realistic goal. You need a short-term goal. I have my smaller goals in place to meet my larger goal. Does that make sense? So, like, I have the actions that I'm going to take to meet the goal. So my weekly actions, you guys know this about me, if you've been watching me for a while, are to drink my water. So I'm trying to drink 4 of these today to meet my step goal. It was 10,000. I'm moving it up to 11,000 a day. Now the weekends, I'm not doing that great on weekends in terms of water and steps. So I need to work on that a little bit more. And I think I'm probably at some point going to do like a whole weekend vlog of me trying to meet those goals. But right now my weekends are just so crazy busy that it's, Saturday I didn't feel like vlogging. We went to IKEA and I was just hanging out with my hubby. I had already done a live little chat with you guys and just wanted to put the camera down. And then yesterday I did a live essential oil, just chit chat with you all. So I just didn't feel like doing daily vlogs over the weekend. I wanted to touch base every day, but it's a lot of editing, first of all. So it takes me, a chunk of time every evening to get this stuff edited for you guys so that it makes sense and it's not just me rambling on and not being clear. are just times you have to put the camera down and be just everyday Amy. But I think it'd be cool to do a weekend vlog of me trying to meet my goals. So my goals are water, steps. This week I want to get to the gym twice on the elliptical. That's what I like to do right now. At some point I want to vary that, but at the moment that's what's doable for me. There was a lady on Instagram asking, you know, she's a nurse, she's a mom, she's getting her master's degree, and she was asking, she wants to start running marathons, and to me it sounds like she's already running marathons. Like, I was like, you know, you're already probably getting a bazillion steps a day, you know, and I know you want to run a marathon, but there's seasons in life. Like, maybe you just can't do it right now. Maybe you just need to work on your step goal, you know, and you can't do a 5K. I would like to do a 5K. I'd love to do a half marathon just because I want one of those stickers. Because, you know, like, I'm completely obsessed with stickers. I just want one of those round stickers for my car that says, what's a half marathon? 13.1 kilometers? I can't remember. But anyway, I just want stickers for my car because I love stickers. Oh, and I went on Etsy to try to find 5-pound weight loss stickers. And nobody makes those. So I'm just going to have to go get some stars and write 5 on them to give myself 5-pound stickers. Sandy over at Let's Get Fit, I'm so jealous, her leader is still giving out the 5-pound awards because Sandy just hit 65 pounds. Congratulations, Sandy, on that. That's so cool. But she got a sticker for it, which makes me jealous and angry. I really wanted a sticker for my 20 pounds, so I'm going to have to make something. But, yeah, so that's kind of the story with my weekend. It was a good on-program weekend. I feel like I didn't get a lot accomplished aside from that, but I did get some rest. And then my goals for the week: water, steps, tracking, go to my meeting, and weigh in on Saturday. Oh gosh, now I'm going to have to blur that out because I'm not thinking. And, you know, obviously vlog my food for you guys because that helps. I have noticed on the weekends when I'm not vlogging my food, like, I'm a little looser on what I'm doing. I'm still tracking it, but it's like some of the decisions I make, I wouldn't make it if I was vlogging it. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. It just feels like I would be doing something differently if I was showing you guys all my food. But honestly, I just can't. It's hard enough to do. It's not hard, but it's an effort during the week to just show you guys what I'm eating. But to add weekends to that, like, I'd rather do more fun videos. More fun. I'd rather do funner. I'd rather do more creative videos for you guys and have some diversity in my channel, because otherwise it's going to be boring for me and you guys. Okay, here is Monday's lunch. So I am having 2 extreme wellness wraps. Make sure you guys, when you buy these, I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that has screwed this up before, but what you need are the high fiber, low carb ones, and they are 1 Smart Point per wrap. And what I'm gonna put in them is this salad that I made that is equal parts frozen corn, black beans, drained and rinsed. I think I put 4 of the onions in like a big 3-serving. So anyway, as many green onions as you want is the point. Cumin, lime juice. This portion right here has 1 teaspoon of avocado oil. So this is 1 point. This is an old Simply Filling recipe, so I just kind of threw it together last night, and I'm going to eat it on this with one of these containers of fully guacamole. This whole container is 3 Smart Points, so I'm going to make myself some wraps. Then I also have 2 tablespoons left of this yellow lentil hummus for 2 Smart Points, and I have some signature sweet peppers that I'm going to dip in that. And I have my water, no stevia right now. I'm trying not to drink no Zevia. Try not to drink Zevia for a couple of days. Yeah, very filling lunch. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 smart points. I'm walking in the ice cream truck is coming like straight for me, like literally like head-on collision. I would say icing. I do love icing. That's another thing I can't have in the house. Spoonful of icing is a yummy snack and probably 5 million points. I don't even know how many points it is, a lot, but. And I love the cream cheese frosting, but see, this is what happens. I must have had like a Freudian slip, and now I'm talking to you all about frosting, and it's a Weight Watchers vlog. I'm sorry. But yeah, the ice cream guy, we're gonna cross the street away from the ice cream truck and just try to successfully avoid that whole situation. So, home from work, had a great day. Got really busy at the end there, and then I listened to Fat Bag on my way home just for motivation. That's pretty good. I like that he, you know, takes the time to answer people's emails, and that he tries to do a podcast every day. I think that that's great that he's trying to help people. Ice cream, anyone? Yeah, so we'll let the ice cream truck keep going, and food-wise, I figured out that probably eating such a carb-heavy lunch is gonna make me sleepy, especially when it's daylight savings time. I don't know if you guys felt like this today, but I have been just sort of dragging around. It was really hard to go to sleep last night. I put on some lavender, I took some melatonin, I drank my Calm, and I was wide awake until midnight. And then of course, 5:45 hits hard, or 5:30 or whatever time I got up this morning. I think it was 5:45. The alarm went off, and I was like in the best sleep of my life, you know. So that's the working life for ya. I got a couple questions on the vlog today. The first one, I think, was Debbie was asking me where to find a core brownie recipe. I just Google Weight Watchers core brownies. You know, use your Google. You can pretty much find like anybody on YouTube that's putting recipes up. If you go Google Weight Watchers 2-ingredient dough, that recipe is going to pop up for you. So, you know, going to like specific vloggers and asking vloggers or Instagram people for the recipe over and over. Just Google it. You'll save yourself some time, and then you can make it when you want to make it. But try that, Debbie. I printed it out, so I don't have it at hand. I don't even know what I did with it. I guess it's in my Happy Planner recipe thing. But try to Google it. If you can't find it, let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you. The other question was on, I guess Lisa was asking me about essential oils for migraines. And if I was having migraines, I probably would use past tense. Most essential oils you have to reapply every couple of hours. So they're not like Aleve or ibuprofen, where if you take it, you know, you have 8 to 12 hour, whatever. What is Aleve? Is Aleve 12 hours? Yeah. So it's not like that. You have to reapply. I think it metabolizes out pretty quickly, and plus it's topical, so it's not internal. So I would try the past tense rollerball. The deep blue is really for, like, you know, severe pain, and that's an option as well. It is more expensive than the past tense, so if you just wanted to get her that and see if it helps. She may still have to take her migraine medication, but this might alleviate some of the other discomforts and signs and symptoms of migraines. Then I think you were also asking me about nausea. When I was a doula, I used to use a lot of essential oils, including peppermint for nausea. Peppermint oil seemed to work really well just in terms of inhalation. And then I know that ingesting ginger can help with nausea as well. But you know, in both cases, you always need to check with your healthcare provider if there are medications involved, because essential oils are chemicals and you want to make sure you're not mixing things in a dangerous way. But I would probably try past tense before deep blue, and I probably would get a peppermint roll-on or diffuse peppermint for nausea. So you can try those things. Tell me what you think. And if they don't work, sorry. They worked for me, so that's about all I can say. And there are studies out there, if you do, you know, research studies. There are studies, lots of studies on essential oils, but the FDA is reluctant to, you know, regulate them in a certain way. We're not going to get into a discussion on big pharma on my channel. I did find a really good article, like a research article on, actually it was on Psychology Today, I think. They were talking about finding the underlying critic and like really looking at like why you're so critical of yourself. And we talk about that a lot, like positive self-talk, negative self-talk, you know. And what was interesting, an interesting statement in that article was a lot of people criticize their weight, and then they find when they get to goal weight that they have found something else to criticize themselves about that has taken the place of the weight criticism. So the question is, why are you so critical of yourself? It's not just in one area. So they basically found that you replace the criticism of your weight with other types of criticism. I was like, huh. You know, I just wonder, because, you know, I'm so focused on the weight issue and being so hard on myself about the weight issue, that when I lose the weight, what's going to take its place in terms of my being so hard on myself, you know? That I never finished my master's degree, that I, you know, I mean, you just wonder, like, what kind of criticism we participate in, what's rattling around in our heads that cause us to self-medicate with food. So, okay, anyway, you know me, I just like to blab. Tell me what you think. If it was too rambly of a conversation, it didn't make a lot of sense, I apologize. I'm gonna go home and make a flatbread pizza, I think, and salad for myself, which sounds delicious. I bought those flat out flatbreads, the spicy ones. Oh my gosh, they're addictive. And I've been putting like a lower fat jarred sauce on them and fat-free cheese and veggies. Fantabulous. So I think I'm gonna have that for dinner. Here is my dinner right out of the oven. I have, ow, I just burnt myself. I have 11 points worth of pizza. These are quotation marks. Pizza. Why are you laughing? My husband's laughing at me. I have 2 of the flat out artisan thin. These are the spicy Italian pizza crusts. 2 of these are 7 smart points. Then I have 1/4 of a cup on each one of the pizzas, so a 1/2 cup total of this healthy roasted garlic pasta sauce. It has 2.5 grams of fat. It's 3 points for 1/2 cup of this. And then I have an entire cup of the fat-free mozzarella cheese for 2 smart points divided by both, and some veggies on top. Delicious. Here is dessert in front of the TV. I'm gonna eat some of this pineapple, and I'm watching, I don't even know, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, I think. So that kind of ends the vlog for today. I feel like it was just kind of a day, so it's Monday. On Monday, I have to get my groove back on, so bear with me. Got crazy hair. Let's see. I'm at 10,951 steps. My goal is 11,000 steps, so I'm gonna walk around the house a little bit more and get my 11,000 steps for the day. Drank all of my water. I'm right at 27 smart points for today, so cut myself off at that point. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow on the vlog. I hope you had a great on-program day. I hope you tracked, got your water in, and most importantly, I hope you spoke positively to yourself, about yourself. That is something that I need to work on. So I hope you were able to participate in some positive self-talk for yourself today. I know that I need to do better in that area, so I'm going to work on that this week, and I will see you guys later. Thanks again for watching and for all your support. Good night.